Hi girls and boys, welcome back. This is the week of March 29th through April the 2nd, and this is day 1. Let's review all the items you're going to need today before we get started. The first item is our nameplate. We always start with our nameplate and use a dry erase marker. The two letters we're going to be going over today, letters E and F. So in your packet, pull out this letter worksheet. Letter E has a picture of an elephant. And letter F worksheet, it has a picture of a fox. The other worksheets we're going to be using are the tracing letters. Letter E and letter F. On the bottom of this worksheet is a fox and the number 5. Both start with the F, the F sound. We're also going to be tracing some numbers 0 through 5. So this is the apple crate, and I want to make sure that you know which ones to have. It has 0, 1, 2, 3, has eggs right on that side, 4, and 5. We have a tree and it has 5 apples. So numbers 0 through 5. We'll be tracing those. That should be everything you need other than what we're going to be attaching to our letters. And for the E, we're going to be making little faces that are known as emojis. That's for the letter E. So we're going to be using, crayon will be fine, so you can just use a couple crayons, or if you like markers, whatever thing you have at home that would work. I'm going to be using a few fun colors. And then for the F, we have foil we're going to put over the top of the letter F. So if you can go to the kitchen, your kitchen probably has something that looks like this. It's known as foil. You've seen it maybe over the top of some hot dishes, some food. And you're only going to need a tiny bit of foil for this. So just about this much foil, just a tiny bit of foil. Okay. So there's a lot going on there. I hope you have time to get everything together. You can put the video on pause if you'd like to, and then we'll get back together. All right, welcome back. First thing we're going to do is trace our name. Go ahead and take your time. Go over the dot to dots. And then hold it up. I'd love to see how you're doing. I know it's going to take you a little bit longer than me. I'll give you some time. Now hold it up. Very nice. Nice job, girls and boys. I really, really like these dot worksheets. I think they're lots of fun because you can do so many things inside of these little circles. So the letter E, we're going to be making emojis. Let's talk about the letter E for a second. Here we have pictures that start with E. Let's say the word elephant, elephant. So the letter E can make 2 sounds, like elephant, or E. It'll say its own name, like a person's name like Easton. Or here's a picture of an eagle. It's a great picture. I like the picture of that eagle. Here we have something you might eat for breakfast, or actually any time of day they're good. Egg, egg. You might receive something in the mailbox, and it comes in this, and you open it up. What's this called? Do you know? It's called an envelope. Say envelope. Now this is a number. It's one more than 10. You go 1, 1. What's that? It's 11. Oh, I like how this picture is pointing to what they want you to pay attention to. This is a body part. We should all know what this is. An ear. Here I have the way to make a capital E, long line, and then 3 horizontal straight lines across. Or the little e. You go straight across and then you curve around. So that's the letter E. And to help us work on the letter E, we're going to draw some really cool pictures. I love these. They're little emojis. Here I have a sheet we've already started on. I think I'm going to use the color yellow and black. Actually, Miss Becky helped make some of these emojis. There's a very happy face. Big, big teeth. I love this one. It has huge eyes, like they're frightened. The teeth are showing like, eek! So you get to make faces inside of as many of these circles as you would like. And this one, I'm going to color this one yellow and make it a smiley face. I don't know, for some reason when I see a smiley face, I always think they should be yellow. I think years ago they were always yellow. So that's what I always think of. And I'm going to make a smile and 2 eyeballs. Let me do a few of those. I like happy ones. Here's another yellow circle. And I'm going to make 2 eyes and a smiley face. Again, it's called an emoji. Emoji. Now let's get a different color. How about a brown one? Now maybe it's a sad face. So we have an upside down smile. We have a little frown. We might have another frown. And you just keep going until you fill up your page. We decided to kind of skip around. You don't have to do every one unless you'd like to. These are emojis. So E says F or E. The next worksheet, so fun. Love this. We're going to turn the F into bright, shiny foil. The F looks kind of like an E, but there's no leg on the bottom, right? It's just 2 lines across instead of 3. Let's pull out some F pictures. Now the letter F goes f. Don't say fa. Go f. Fan. Fan. Fence. This is a great one. Firefighter. Firefighter. This is a good one. It's a fish. Fish. Make that sound with me. Kind of reminds me of air going out of a balloon. Go. Let's get our foil. Foil also starts with the sound. And we're going to cut just a small strip so that we can attach it to our F. This is some really good foil. It's kind of thick. I've had different kinds of foil over the years, and I can tell you this is some good foil. So here's a strip, and I'm going to need some glue. So if you don't have glue, make sure you go and get some, because you're going to need to attach it to your paper. I just have a little glue stick. See it? Glue stick. And my paper and my foil. See if I can do a nice big strip here. Right here, you put some glue straight up and down, and you do the first strip of foil. Look how easy that was. First time I've ever attached foil to paper, and it really sticks well. How about the next piece? And I just attached the next piece. And then the last piece. It's 3 straight lines. One goes up and down, and then you have 2 that go across. Look how easy that was, and it looks so fancy too. There's another F word, fancy. And you can also do that with the small f too, but for time's sake I'm going to stop here, and you're welcome to keep working on your alphabet collage and attach some foil to the lowercase f. Now we're moving on to practicing how to write our letters. Here is the worksheet. That's E. There's a picture of the earth and a picture of an ear on this worksheet. So let's practice. Go straight down, and like I said, across 3 times. There's the capital E. Lots of E's on this page. That's what I love about these worksheets. Loads of E's. You go down, across, across, across. Keep doing that until you're all the way across the first line. Now for the lowercase e, I've seen students do them so many different ways, and I'm going to show you the right way. You go between the dotted line and the bottom line, and that is where you make your first stroke. That's where you make your line. And then it's almost like you're making the letter C wrap around it and stop. Always start with the straight line first. Then it kind of anchors it, it gives it a place to stay, and then you make the curvy line that looks like a C right around the line. See if we can do this. Across, around, across, around, across, around. Keep going until you finish this line. And down on the bottom for bonus, you may write the word earth and you may write the word ear. Love that on the bottom. So go ahead and pause the video if you are still working, and we'll see you for the next letter, which is F. Hi, welcome back. Here we have the letter F, and it has a fox and the number 5 on the bottom. We're going to do this, the F almost exactly like the E. We go the straight line down, but instead of 3 lines across, we just do 2. Top, middle. There's the letter F. Let's try it. Straight line down, 1 line across, 2 lines across. Straight line down, top line, middle line. Straight line down, top line across, middle line across. Just keep working this line until you have it all the way filled up. That's the capital F. You use capital letters when it's the first word of a sentence or a proper noun like someone's name like Francis or Frankie. Always use capitals. Here for the lowercase, it goes around and then the line is right across here in the middle. This takes a little bit of practice. I'm going to do every other one because I think you will understand and see it better. Do you see the lowercase f? curves around, and there's a little line right in the middle. Round, and a little line in the middle. There are lines down here for you to practice, but that's completely up to you. I just really want you to get in the practice of tracing using the lines. And you may trace the word fox, F-O-X, and 5, F-I-V-E. Good work today. We are now moving on to math. Get ourselves warmed up. I would like us to count to the number 20. Rather than just counting, let's do something useful. Because when we wash our hands here at school, we always talk about counting to 20, so we get our hands nice and clean. Let's go ahead and turn the water on. Get some soap. Now start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Did you notice I was going like this? This gets the dirt from underneath your fingernails and makes it nice and clean. So get in the practice of doing that. When you have soap on your hands, that helps. And also do the backs as well as the fronts of your hands. Now let's rinse off. Make sure you get some paper towels. Dry, and then put your paper towels in the trash. I like that you're pretending with me. It's fun to pretend. Here are letter sheets 0 through 5. This is what the first one does. It says, I see 0 apples. It's a crate and it has nothing inside. It's the same as 0. It's nothing. It's less than 1. Let's start on the dot and circle around. Make the next 0, 0, 0. We have 2 lines of zeros to make. 0, 0. Keep going. What I love about having this kind of sheet is you get to wipe it off and use it again. Now for the bottom part, you're welcome to do that when you have more time. I'm going to head on over to number 1. I see 1 apple. 1. Let's go straight line down. 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Lots of ones on that page. Keep going. You just pull the line straight down. You go from the top line to the bottom line, straight down. I like how hard you're working. I see 2 apple blossoms. Let's count the apple blossoms. 1, 2. Number 2 is a little tricky, but pay attention. It has dots. Follow them. You go from the top, you curve around, and then straight line on the bottom. Again, around, circle down, straight line on the bottom. Keep doing that. Just follow the ones that have the dots. Now we're ready to go up to 3. I see 3 apple seeds. 1, 2, 3. Kind of look like eggs to me. Let's do 2 humps sideways makes a 3. 1, 2 humps. Just go ahead and trace the ones that have the dots. And that's great practice. You made the number 3. I see 4 apples. 1, 2, 3, 4. You go down, across, down some more. Down, across, down some more. Just do the ones with the dots. That's what makes these worksheets so nice. can just do the dot to dot part. When you're confident and you want to keep going, you can go ahead and try it on your own. And then the last number we're going to practice right now is the number 5. I see 5 apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 apples. Down, around, and hat on top. We talk about that at school, don't we? Down, around, and hat on top. Now, if I'm going too fast for you, you can always put the video on pause. And you can do more than I did because you have more time. You can fill the whole page if you like. That's as many numbers as we're tracing today. I am now going to show you a book. We're out of time actually to read the book, but I do want to show you about a bug. And we were talking about insects here at school. And below in the description box, I have a video for you to watch, and you're going to love that. It's called Inspect an Insect, and it'll tell you all about the parts of an insect, and it'll teach you lots of great things that you'll want to know. This is The Bugliest Bug. I'll tell you just what this book is about. It is a lot of fun, and you can go on the internet and find it too. The bugs are hanging out, and they find out that there's a contest. They all get very excited. It's about the Bugliest Bug Contest, and they all have images of how much fun it'll be. And then they're all wondering, what do you have to be the bugliest bug? Well, you have to have 6 legs. That's a requirement, isn't it? But you know what? They start getting suspicious. They start thinking, something's wrong about this contest. Something really strange is going on. Because the judges end up being the enemy. And they get very frightened, but they get smart together and they decide they're going to get free and they're not going to be had by the bad judges. And they get really smart, and the stink bugs save the day. And the bugs are so happy at the very end because they helped each other out from a bad situation and they outsmarted the smarties. I love that. There's a character named Dilly, and they decide Dilly was the one who figured it out. So Dilly is the bugliest bug of all, whatever that means. It's probably the sharpest one, the most clever. So I hope you enjoyed talking about this book. I know we didn't have time to read the whole thing, but we will get together tomorrow, another day, on day 2, and read a book about insects. So please go and watch the video below. Have a great day.